Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with PhoneArena.com and this is the newly launched Samsung Galaxy Tab S 8.4. You might have seen the hands-on videos already that we put up on the channel. That was from the New York event. It soon after launched in India for a price of Rs 37,800. That's for the 16GB mobile version. So you can see the SIM card slot and the microSD card slots here. This is the mobile version which is LTE ready for the FDD networks, not the TDD. But it does support 3G and all that. So this tablet, the main USP that Samsung touts is the display. It has a 8.4-inch Super AMOLED screen and it looks fabulous in real. It has a super high resolution and of course its dimensions and its form factor directly pits it against the iPad mini with the Retina display. So that's where it competes and that's where Samsung wants the device to compete. So we're going to take a first impressions look at this device specifically. This is the first time I'm taking a look at it. So I'm going to tell you what I feel and of course give you an overview of this device. So that's what we're going to see in this video. Let's go ahead. So let's start with the design here. It's very apparent that Samsung is taking cues from its flagship device, the Galaxy S5. It's very evident when you see the perforated coating on the back. It's very similar and in fact exactly the same material, and also it follows the same color scheme that you have seen with the white Galaxy S5. It has the champagne gold plastic sides which are like brushed metal, and also there is a very mild coating of champagne gold on this white, which is not pretty evident on video. It's very evident in real. It reflects of light and it's not actually white. So that's pretty good, and that actually looks good, and also the material makes it feel much better in the hands. And also it's good to know that the device is very thin. It's just 6.6 millimeters thick and weighs just 296 grams. So it's very easy to hold in one hand, and that's the whole point of this device, I guess, because the super thin bezels, the thickness and the weight all combined to make it a good mini tablet experience. And since it is directly competing against the iPad mini, it pretty much matches it, or rather surpasses it in this screen and form factor aspect. So talking about the screen again, the 8.4-inch WQX VGA 2560 by 1600 screen is a 16 by 9, 16 by 10, beg your pardon, form factor. So it's much better for watching movies, and you can see that the Super AMOLED screen is definitely popping out. So the colors are excellent. The sharpness is amazing, but it's not the RGB type. That's something of a bummer, but still it's too sharp that you won't even see the pixels at from a considerable distance. So that's how good it is, and the colors, as you can see, are popping out, and it's great for watching videos and of course photos and all that, and of course even for reading, because the sharpness helps. So that's about the display. Coming to the internals, you may have known already that Samsung is using its octa-core processors pretty widely in their products. So this will also have the octa-core processor, the top end one, Cortex A15 quad core plus Cortex A7, pretty nice, and also 3 gigs of RAM and a 4900 mAh battery. In terms of storage, you have got 16 gigabytes. So that's what you get, but you do have the micro SD card slot that will expand the storage. So let's quickly take a hardware walkthrough of this device. As I said earlier, 8.4-inch display on the front. You have the earpiece, a couple of sensors, and a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera at the front. The home button is hardware. The capacitive touch buttons for back and the multitasking switch are here. And over at the right, you have all the ports and all the connectivity options. Pretty neat. So this is the SIM card slot that can take 3G SIMs, and also is 4G ready. 4G is FDD, not TDD, so they are waiting for the FDD networks to roll out. And then there is the micro SD card slot and the IR LED blaster, which helps in using your AC or using your TV. So that helps. There are apps for that. And then there is the volume rocker and the power lock switch. Now moving on to the other side, there is nothing here, which makes it easier to handle. And then also down at the bottom you have the 3.5mm audio jack, the micro USB port, the secondary microphone, or rather the primary microphone, and of course the speakers here. There are stereo speakers which you can see again here. So these are the stereo speakers and they sound pretty good. This is the secondary microphone over here at the top. So at the back you can see the Samsung logo, the 8 megapixel camera with a single LED flash. So there are two button like things here which are not actually buttons, but they are actually for the bookcase. Samsung is releasing a book cover, their own proprietary official case for this device, and it looks very good. We tried it on at the event, but we don't have a sample here to show you, but it looks really good. So those two things are for the book cover. And yeah, that's about it for the hardware walkthrough, if you ask us. Pretty much it. Now coming to software, you can see that the device has a different UI than a phone, which is very welcome actually. They still have the magazine UI hidden inside. This was the UI that had created some flutter in the Android ecosystem. But still, we are happy to see that Samsung has taken some effort to change the UI to make it easier to use on a tablet. So this is a very big screen. I mean, 8.4 inches is a big screen, and easy access to the icons here down at the bottom is pretty much welcome. Honeycomb used to have it, but it went away with the subsequent versions. But it's good to see that Samsung has done some changes. And also this runs on the latest TouchWiz UI, of course. You can see that in the about page. It's running on Android 4.4.2, and of course the TouchWiz is the latest version. But there are also other changes that Samsung has done, like for example multi-window, which is very easily accessible now from a swipe. That's a bezel swipe like on Windows 8. So pretty nice stuff that Samsung has done here. I think multi-window is very useful on a tablet. I use it a lot. I used it even on the Mega 6.3, so that's a neat feature. And then of course you have all these productivity apps and solutions that Samsung has installed. Of course it comes with the Knox security and encryption. And then you have apps for remote PC, which is remote connectivity. You can indeed connect Bluetooth keyboard and mouse and work with it like your PC. And then there is Side Sync that Samsung recently showed off after Apple showed off the handoff feature. It's pretty much overlaying the phone on the UI here, and using the phone from this tablet should be pretty useful, but then you already have the calling option and even the messages and all that. So this is pretty much a big 8.4 inch phone, and of course a tablet too. And then also you have the usual Samsung features and apps like Watch On, Peel, Smart Remote, and all these things. There is some extra apps, like even again for productivity, like Handcom Office and all that. So pretty much Samsung wants to target the office goer with these tablets, not exactly the consumer minded, because they have other tablets for that. So this is mostly enterprise focused, but 8.4 inches, if you're looking for even a consumer consumption minded tablet, then this could be good because of the display. The display is amazing. And then of course all the other features that Samsung usually packs. So this is how a top-end tablet, mini tablet looks like, and of course it directly competes with the iPad mini. Not in our country, but at least in the US, it's priced at the same level as the iPad mini with the Retina display. So that's the whole intention and the idea behind the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8.4. We'll be bringing you more videos, we'll be bringing you the full review, and of course even some comparisons with other devices. We'll be doing a lot more stuff, so stay tuned and do hit the like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like these. And do let us know what you think and what you want to know about this device in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.